Do you want to learn animation? I've got you covered. By the end of this, you'll learn the somewhat basics of frame-by-frame animation. So my name is Earl, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to make animation. Okay, so number 1, software and hardware. If you want to become a good animator, you should use a drawing tablet. That's the first step. And there's also practicing. But there are 2 types of drawing tablets. One with screens, but wow, those are expensive, and ones without screens, which are pretty cheap. A mouse will work, but seriously, I recommend a drawing tablet. Now software. If you want something free and easy to learn, I recommend Krita. It's actually really easy to get, and you'll probably learn it in the first week. Okay, so before you animate, you would want to start off by choosing your FPS or frames per second. All it is that it's just taking up more frames for each second. Faster frames are generally smoother. I would recommend 12 FPS as starting, but you could adjust as you go on. Choose your layers. Layers are basically drawings on top of other drawings. For example, this mouth is on a different layer from the actual character. That's because I don't want to remake the character just to change the mouth. Kinda like how this background is on a different layer. Make sure your pen is working. I have side buttons on my pen which do specific things, and it just makes my animation way faster, and it's a key part. Choosing your brush. There are hundreds of brushes, so I recommend just using what you like and fit your art style. Frames. Okay, so now let's actually get into the animation. You'd want to click add frame, which is your first key point. Make him do his starting pose, and once you're done, go a few frames away and click duplicate frame. Now you have 2 of the same frame. On the second frame, you could edit it to its next pose. You can add as many of these frames as you want. Oh, and don't forget to turn on onion skins to see previous and upcoming frames. Smoothing. You might want to add gaps between your keyframes because in between those are more frames that give your keyframes more motion and transition. Kinda like this. If it's a fast motion, I would make my character all stretchy and stuff to make it look like phew. And for normal speed, I just do the typical frame 1 here, frame 2 here, frame 3 here. And yeah, once you're done with that, click render, and that should be your animation. I hope you guys really enjoyed my tutorial because I really like animation. So I hope I make it into the SIVAs, and goodbye.